welcome to another edition of Roaming with the Titans. And this week's episode takes us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the Titans are getting ready for their first road trip of the year. It'll be a 3-game set in Las Vegas to take on the UNLV Rebels. This will be, this is the beginning of an 8-game road trip, Coach. So first question I'll ask you is, how does it feel to be on the road? The first road trip of the year is obviously always a unique one for any club.
Yeah, tonight we went and had a little workout to get a little feel for the ballpark, and a little chilly, a little windy, which is expected, but it's good to get on the road. We play in conference on the road a lot, and we just, you need to get out and get away, and I think it brings the guys together. They're going to spend a lot of time together. Eat together, play, and spend their time, and I think this is how the team starts to grow.
So you talk about not only going on the road, but this will be now the third team with Stanford, San Diego State, and now UNLV, a team that you saw last year. How much do you use kind of last year's knowledge and what you guys did against them last year, preparing for this year?
Well, they have a different pitching coach. And I'm glad he's not pitching against us. I think that will help us a little bit. They played at home last week and hit a little weather like us and had 2 big offensive days and 2 not so offensive days. So they have a new staff, and they got a couple older guys that return. And we'll see what we get out of it. It is definitely an offensive ballpark.
And I was going to say, it seems like they have a team that is built for that ballpark as well, whereas, as most know, obviously this team can hit a little bit too, but you've got a Titan pitching staff that's pretty impressive. Is that a matchup you're looking for, kind of the Titan pitching staff versus their offense?
Now we're looking at us against them. They played pretty good last year against us, and, the pitching was good for us, and I think we ended up doing better than they did, but I think Stan's got his club now, and they have had a little drama last season, and they only had an intern coach at this point, and now Coach Stolte is the head coach, and Higgins has been around, and so they know these guys, and I think the guys are a little more comfortable knowing what stands, and I've warned our guys, the pitchers, that somebody this weekend has the opportunity to give up one of the farthest home runs they've ever been hit off them. And I did the same thing 5 years ago when we came here in the fall to play to Justin Garza and Thomas Setchelman. So, we just hope to go out and do our job and be a little cleaner fielding the ball. As this weekend gets going, we spent a little time on defense tonight, going over that more than hitting. And, we're just excited to be able to play again tomorrow.
Let's talk about, obviously, back to the first road trip of the year. In terms of preparing for a road game as to a home game, what kind of things do you talk to the team about? Is it, obviously, the environment's different. You're in Las Vegas, Nevada. The ballpark's a little different. It's windy. Are those things that you kind of go over with the team before?
Yeah, we spent some time after practice talking about that, excuse me, this evening. We're in Las Vegas. Lots of distractions. You can't hide from them, but just warn them that we're here on a business trip. You get your free time, use it and go see things if you've never been here before, but be careful in what you do, and make sure that you follow the rules, and this is a good place. We can find out who wants to test the waters or not test the waters, and it being the first road trip, I usually make bed check every night. So it's not somebody else going around, it's me knocking on the door, and they're well aware of that. And I'm not going to catch anybody, but, if we set the tone, then when we go to Houston next week and ASU, it'll be a little easier for things as we keep going. And, but we used to play Vegas a lot when they were in the Big West, so it's a good trip, it's not too far. Our fans get to come, and I'm sure we'll have a pretty good group of fans here this weekend, being at Las Vegas and being at only 3.5, 4 hours away from home. I'm excited to play.
You talk about our fans. The fans are out in full force at Goodwood Field last weekend, taking 2-3 from the Stanford Cardinal and then dropping that midweek contest to San Diego State. Obviously, only 4 games in, well, 5 counting the Dinos game. Where do you assess the club right now?
Well, up until last night, I'd give them about a B- grade. I give them a grade every day, and then I give them a grade for the whole weekend. And I thought we pitched good. I thought we played good defense. We made one mistake against Stanford that cost us a little bit, and last night I gave them an F. I thought that was just a bad effort offensively, defensively. I thought the guys on the mound did okay, but I judge thing in baseball as 90 feet from home to first, and last night on defense we gave them 900 feet, and that's probably the worst game that we'll play, I hope, and lost 5-4 with a chance to win it right at the end. So when you play that bad and you still give yourself an opportunity to win, I think that's a pretty good team.
Fans of the Titans will be on the road. You can log on to FullertonTitans.com to catch the Titans all weekend long. Game 1 will be Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, followed by Saturday contest and Sunday contest versus UNLV at 2 o'clock. Coach, thanks for taking the time.
Thanks, Derrick.